Warning: the following is a rant by the Rambling Sports Fanatic and should not be taken seriously, for it is just for fun. Welcome to the Sports World 1869, a world so large you're part of it whether you know it or not. The hat is on, so you know what that means. The rant is on as well. And today we are talking about the Reds and how bad they are and how laughably bad they are. So the first thing to talk about is the fact that the Reds were swept by the Cardinals and have lost, 4 or 5 in a row. It is getting very bad and annoying to watch games, and I think one of the reasons why is there is no pitching staff at all to speak of on this team. Their best pitcher is Anthony DeSclafani. You know that he's a rookie? That's right, he is a rookie. Mike Leake is bad, Jason Marquis is bad, Homer Bailey is bad. He came back just to give up runs because, as everyone knows, that's what Homer Bailey does. That is all he is good for, and all he ever will be good for. And he'd stay on the DL. Even Johnny Cueto gave up, 4 runs against the Cardinals. He gets no run support. His team does not support him. He probably doesn't even care to go out there. In fact, if he was not a free agent, I would not be surprised if he didn't join Chapman and sleep in the bullpen, as Matt Latos claims is happening all the time. And to be honest, how boring the Reds have been, I am not surprised that Chapman will be sleeping in the dugout. I'm probably sleeping with him too. This team's a snore fest. It's boring to watch, and I think one of the reasons why is because of Joey Votto. I know he's hitting home runs and he's doing stuff, but he got that ridiculous 10-year 100, 200. It doesn't matter how much money he got. The point is, the Reds are stuck up with his budget. They can't get a good player to save their lives. They're going with Kevin Gregg. Kevin Gregg, the man who used to be part of the Team Goggles with, what's his name, Francisco Rodriguez and Brendan Donnelly. You know how long ago that was? 2002. You know what year it is now? 2015. And this guy still thinks he is relevant to play on the Reds. He is terrible. His first start, I'm just kidding, he's not a starter. His first relief appearance, he came in there when the Reds went against the Pirates. Opening day, what does he do? He sees McCutchen, he gives him a free home run. Because that's what this guy does. He gives away home runs. Runs. It doesn't matter if Desclafani's pitching. It doesn't matter who's pitching. You bring this guy out here, the game is over. The Reds don't have a good bullpen right now. Even Jumbo Diaz was having problems out there. And of course, I can't blame him if you made me pitch every day, basically, because when he came out there, he was like Game 7, and he's been in 5 games already? 5 games. Of course, we know who to blame for that, right? The offense, or lack of offense. Tom Brenneman was saying that Marlon Byrd needs to have a good year to make the Reds win. Marlon Byrd is like 36 years old. You really expect him to have another great year of 25 home runs? I don't think anyone did. He's an old man, and they took up his contract because they had Ryan Ludwig, who, to be perfectly honest, you could have him in the field, and there'd be no difference. Both guys come up there when there's bases loaded or just men scoring position, and they're like deer in headlights. They have no idea what they're doing out there. Foul balls, strikeouts, that's what you should expect from Marlon Byrd, and you're going to continue to get from him. Yeah, Phillips is hitting, but who cares now? No one else is. Mesoraco could be hurt for the rest of the season. I have no idea. Some kind of MRI issue. And, what's his name? Billy Hamilton. He hurt his crotch. He hurt his crotch. Again, by the way, because he has to do so much for this team. I think the reason why he hits home runs is because he knows that if he's not doing it, no one else will, except for Joey Votto, who has been the entire team's offense. And I know what you're probably thinking. Well, that means it was a good signing, right? No, it wasn't a good signing. Imagine they traded him years ago and gotten better prospects and better players. They'd be in a better place right now. And as sad as this is to say it, I think the only thing going forward for the Reds is doing so bad that they're going to have to trade away all their players. Frazier, Bruce, Mesoraco, who knows? Definitely Johnny Cueto and definitely Chapman. Get some prospects. I think it's time for the rebuild. The Reds had their chance, which was only like 3 of 4. I mean, they've always been a bad team anyways, but lately it's been painful to watch. They can't beat their rivals. They'll probably go to Milwaukee or wherever it is. It was Cincinnati, Milwaukee. They'll probably get swept there too because that's what Cincinnati is good for. Not hitting, not pitching, not playing. Snorefest all around. very disappointed to watch this team. They started so good, and I was concerned the fact they had to keep using Chapman in every single game. I would not be surprised if the next time you see Chapman, his arm falls off because of the amount of over-abuse they do with him. He's a good pitcher, but you got to score some runs for him. And I know there's going to be games where the Reds blow out their teams, but I have a feeling that is not going to be a common phenomenon with this team. This team is terrible right now. It is painful to watch, and I have to say, why is Brian Price still the manager of this team? He continues to make stupid or dumber decisions. I don't care what the word is. That is what he does all the time. He brings in Kevin Gregg when he thinks the game could be close. Why? Why? Because he's an idiot. That's why. And why was he rehired? What were the Reds expecting to get from him? I have no idea. He needs to go. Price needs to go. This whole team needs to go. And frankly, no one wants to experience something like this.
Huge
That's
play by
Will there.
Bird.
Come on.
And now McCutcheon toward center field.
No, it's going out. Oh, it's going out. This game is tied. Thanks a lot, Kevin. This game is tied. Great. Quayle's not getting his win this day. All that hard work for nothing. If this stuff continues to happen, the Reds are not going anywhere. I'm almost done with this season. It's such a shame that they're hosting the All-Star game. They probably won't have any All-Stars to show for it, except Votto and his huge, gigantic contract. Waste of money. The Reds are going nowhere this year, and it's very upsetting if you're a Reds fan like I am. So, unfortunately, I have to end it on a sad note. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.